Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Dark Souls. I know that these have been coming out pretty infrequently. I've been trying to juggle a lot of different stuff. We're kind of in the middle of moving right now. It's super fucking hot and it's been really busy at work. I just really haven't had a lot of free time or like sort of brain space to do other stuff, so I apologize. Also, I've been trying out a lot of different recording programs and a lot of different ways of capturing and recording, and I think, unfortunately, the conclusion that I've come to is just really my computer isn't good enough to live capture higher-end games. So that's kind of a bummer. I would really like to finish this series. However, um, it, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. And I mean, like, there are definitely some places that are going to get way more graphically intense than what we've seen before. And it's really unfortunate. We're going to get heavy slowdowns. I do want to finish it up, though, because I don't like starting something and stopping it. That feels bad. So we'll continue to progress through the cathedral. Chop things with our cleaver. Ha! Chop! Chop! Roll! I haven't even played Dark Souls 3 in like a long time. It's kind of weird. Weird to be back again, guys. So basically the next big thing that we have to do is, well, kill that motherfucker over there, and then fight the boss, and we're pretty much done with this zone. So that's exciting. See if we can find old Bossy. The boss of this area is kind of an interesting and unique enemy design. Pretty cool stuff. Like I said, to show him off. How are we doing on embers? Oh man, I had a bone thing that I confused. Go ahead and pop our ember, because there probably will be summoning in help for the boss fight. Oh, is this the doors to the outside? I should probably open these up, right? So that's another shortcut that we can take. And this sort of feeds into this whole, like, this idea of, like, the Cathedral of the Deep basically being a giant circle that's built around shortcutting you always backwards towards the bonfire, which I think is a really cool design philosophy, and it works really well for this level. Obviously, like, it would be kind of weird if they implemented it all the time, but in this specific case, it works out so well for them. Oh, shit. This is a shortcut that I can't use. That's butts. How do I get back over there then? Can I even get back over there from here? I must be able to. But how? That fall, I'm almost certain, is going to kill me. I don't think I can survive that fall, right? So how do I get down without dying then? Do 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 do. Oh, I can just go over to the side here, right? This, no. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. I'm so mad I'm gonna hit some mad grubs. Stupid grubby men. Man, are you a grub? What are you? Oh. Oh, here we go. I can kind of ride this down like an elevator. Woo! Perfect. That's not at all how you're supposed to get down, but that's how I'm getting down. Okay, so this next part is going to be tricky for sure. Not exactly sure how I want to go about this. My movement in the goop is going to be slowed, but oh, that was odd. Did it just do no damage? Looks like he doesn't particularly want to be lured out either. Maybe I'm better off just killing off all of these slime guys first. Ow! Ow! Can't just throw poop at me. And go back to sleep like it's not a big deal. It does look like I've managed to attract most of the slimes, though, which is good news for us. Alright, get over here, you weirdo. Oh, okay. Alright. I guess I could just do this. Seems like it would take way too long, though. So let's do that. Get back on our Estus flask. We'll just have to keep an eye on his feet. Ow! And try not to roll directly under them. The hard thing is, though, I'm not going to be able to... Oh, what the fucking man grub? Ah! Not really going to be able to... Fuck! Fucking see his health bar. So... Just gonna have to kind of swing away until he dies. Get out of here, man grub. Ow. I don't know what that was, but it didn't seem fun. Ah. Ow, what the... Why did that hit me? Ah! Why is there another slime? God damn it. Oh, he's dead. He's dead. That's nice. Thank goodness. Whew. So that was a little bit tense, right? Got some Drang shoes. I should have had the shield on my back while I was doing that. Silly me. Get the pale tongue. So there's another pale tongue for us, in case we need to respec. We get the Drang armor, which is a pretty decent armor set. The Drang gauntlets, and then over here, if I do remember correctly, we get the Drang twin hammers. All of the Drang items are supposed allusions to Drangleic from the second game, and the knights that live there. I think aesthetically, the set is a reference to the if I remember correct, the Llewellyn set in Dark Souls 1. Where are my equipment pieces? Here they are. It's a pretty cool set. It also, to me, looks a lot like the Faram or Faram armor that is used by the character on the box art of Dark Souls 2. So it's actually a little bit weaker than our Mira equipment. Is there a better hood? I wish I didn't have to wear this. I almost kind of want to wear the rugged mask. It just looks dumb. This dumb little sun hat with a face wrap. Don't like it. So the boss is kind of through there and around. What we're hopefully going to be able to do is, since these guys are a little bit clueless when it comes to recognizing that you're here, it's my hope that we'll be able to sort of skirt around them and take care of these priests first. Which it looks like we are able to do. So that's nice. No, that guy still isn't paying attention to me. Nice. And we'll pick up this item over here. An ember. I've definitely noticed that they tend to place embers around boss fights, which is super cool. Because it kind of encourages you to be embered while you are in your boss fight. Which, of course, gives you access to co-op. There are definitely... oh! This is the shortcut that we couldn't get to a little bit earlier. There are definitely some NPCs who will help you during boss fights, like with Cirrus. I think Henri and Horus can be summoned in to help you with this boss fight. We're going to try and do it solo the first time through. And then after that, if we're not able to, then we will summon in some help for it. Oh, now there's two of them. Ah! That's not the effect I wanted. Ah! Oh god, now he's gonna buff his weapon, and he sucks. And all I have to do is hit him once. Ow! Butts. Well, that wasn't really the desired effect. Okay, so we're gonna have to go around. And then we will come back down that elevator that we tried to go down last time and it didn't work. Circumventing that whole walking through goop section, which will be nice. Ow, fuck you guys. Yeah. Ow. Yeah, fuck these candlesticks too. Alright. Yeah, fuck you also, by the way. We will raise... oh, god damn it. This can't raise soon enough. Go, 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 go! We missed it because I kind of flopped around the order of how you would run into things. You do have a chance of meeting patches here in the guise of Sigurd. he's wearing his armor. He'll pop up here, and then he'll be like, "Oh, I'm Sigurd, blah 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 blah," and then he hits the elevator and lowers you down to the giants. So that's one way to first initially meet him. The other way is to buy the tower key and meet him in the tower behind the Firekeepers area. Okay, so let's try this again, shall we? So actually, I think this time I'll skirt around and try and grab my souls really quick, because I don't want to lose my souls. Did waste an ember. I'm a little bit bummed out that I wasted an ember. Guess I should have known better. There is certainly something to be said for waiting to ember until you are right by wherever you're trying to go. Until you're right by the boss room. Oh, what was that? Oh no, what is a crossbow? Where is that coming from? What? Did you just try to melee attack thin air? How did that work out for you? Can you just please come over here? I don't know. This is another phenomenon that I've noticed particularly with these two priests. They will definitely, like, try to ranged attack you, but sometimes they'll also just randomly shoot their ranged attacks at the pews, and I know that there are a couple of enemies hidden in the pews. I've often wondered if that, like, game logic is specifically for them to try and wake up some of the other enemies, or if it's just a weird, like, programming thing that happens for no particular reason. Ow, 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 ow. No! Whew. I don't even care about that guy. I don't even want to fuck with him. These guys don't even care about me, so, you know, why even bother? Alright, he keeps on shifting his foot, though. That makes me super nervous. So over on this side is going to be, I believe, yet another shortcut. Oh, right. So this is the shortcut back around to the front doors. I don't know what I'm talking about. So now, really the only thing left to do is to go fight the boss. So, we're going to ignore all of those guys and go around the corner here. Oh, nope. Just kidding. Not go around the corner, but in fact up these stairs and around this big thing, which is pretty cool. Weird, like, sunken shrine thing. We'll go ahead and pop our ember here and see how we fare. So, NPCs that we will be able to help us will be Henri and Horace. Of course, taking into consideration that if we do summon in NPCs, they are going to make the boss total life bar a little bit higher. And then we also have, obviously, player NPCs. And also Cirrus is a possibility. We're going to go ahead and try and do this without that, though. So, the first thing that's important to note is that there's a lot of enemies. I mean, look at them all. But the only ones that we really care about, and this actually took me a little bit to figure out, is the one that is glowing red. So you'll notice that that one right there, he's the only one that actually takes damage towards the boss's health total. And that, as soon as you kill any of those individual units that has the red soul, it passes on to another active unit. So that's basically the first phase of this boss battle. Not too hard. It's a little bit tricky until you know what you're doing, and after that it really goes pretty fast. The only thing you really have to be worried about is getting surrounded by these guys. As long as you have a weapon with a pretty good swing range, then you're not too hard off. So the second phase is this part, and essentially this is the hardest part. So this bishop guy summons in, and also you'll see that a couple of clerics with different different colored robes spawn in. They once the boss reaches a certain health total, are going to start casting a darkness spell that's kind of going to essentially put a timer, a countdown timer, on the whole boss battle. There we go. Got it. Woo! Nice. So if you can't kill them in time, essentially your curse meter fills all the way up, and that's the end of everything for you, which is unfortunate. But we got the boss, so no need to worry about that. Alright. Good job, us. Go us. So we're going to hop back to Firelink now. And we will spend our souls. So, we can come by and say hi to Henri, who has stopped back by Firelink to say hi to us.
Oh, and we meet again.
We do indeed.
We spoke before on the road of sacrifices. Henri of Astora.
Yeah, I remember.
I'm well pleased to see you safe.
Oh, thank you.
We reached the Cathedral of the Deep, but Aldrich's coffin was empty.
Oh no.
The man-eater must have left for his true home. The little doll in the empty coffin told me. Aldrich is said to hail from Irithyll in the Boreal Valley, an ancient fabled city. A pilgrim told me that the city lies beyond Farron Keep, and so becomes our destination.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Aldrich's honest home is Irithyll in a pilgrim told, and so...
You still have nothing to say, huh, Horace? Can we do a creepy thing where we look inside your head? No? Probably not. No? No? Yeah. Oh well. So Henri is back. She says to go to Irithyll. She also mentions a tiny doll, which we got as well. Let's go ahead and check these bone shards in the bonfire real quick. So we got a small doll as well from that boss fight. It's a key item. Depicting a Dark Moon Squire. And essentially, that's going to be our next big destination for our next fight with Lord of Cinder.
Welcome, husband. Very well, then taken.
So I think what I want to do is keep putting points into Vigor? Or Stamina. Let's see. I essentially have 2 levels. So I could put into Stamina or Endurance. I guess I could put points into Strength too. Although I'm going to be able to keep on upgrading that, so I'm not too worried. I think I will continue to level Endurance until I get to like 20, and then I'll start putting points into Vigor. Having more Stamina is just going to be more beneficial for us. Let's see, can we reinforce our Cleaver again? Not yet. We need 3 more pieces of Titanite. So that is good where it
Pretty,
is.
be careful.
And actually now, let's see. I can wield this one-handed. We're still, I feel like we're getting more damage out of the Great Machete. And now that I have a reasonable amount of stamina, I can get at least 2 swings out of it before I would have to roll. It's still not a great option for me. Two-handed, I only get 2 swings out of it. So I think my end goal is to keep upgrading my stamina until wielding a great sword is more of a, or that great axe is more of a viability. So we just have these tomes, and we don't want to give her either of those. We might as well learn Force.
You know, in my home of Cathedral,
Okay.
have a pleasant journey, champion.
Thank you. You too, Irina. Even though you don't journey anywhere, I guess. We can come back over here and see that our old buddy Grey Rat.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Oh, it took some prowling, but I finally made a score.
Good.
Go on, have a gander.
Okay. So Grey Rat is back. His inventory is a little bit expanded. He sells us a couple of different things that are outside of what we can pick up right now. The Zweihander, the Pontiff Curved Greatsword, which we won't come across for a while. I don't remember what all is in his starting inventory sales, but we have the Knight set available to us now, as well as the Assassin set, and some expanded bolts. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I think the rope firebomb and the lightning urn are also new things for him to sell. So he successfully made it through that venture.
Speak thy desire.
Let's see. We're not doing anything with you still.
Till we meet again.
Indeed. Or not. Let's see. So that's about all we can do at Firelink. The next area that we're going to progress into is going to be right after the Abyss Watchers bonfire, so we'll warp over there. I think I'll cut the episode here to keep it nice and brief. Hopefully next week, or maybe on Monday, I'll be able to make another episode, and we'll explore the Catacombs of Carthus a little bit, which is kind of a crappy area, but also kind of cool, and again, a visual callback to previous Dark Souls games, so that should be fun. So that's it for this. We will wrap it up here, and we hope to see you next time on the channel. Bye.